It is a common dream for many Africans to one day find themselves in Europe or the USA, the land of the free. But what happens when the dream turns into a nightmare? Just ask Mwalimu Dida, Kenya's former presidential candidate, who now sits behind bars in the very land he thought would offer greener pastures.
If the citizens are bad people, wajanja, God will bring mjanja raised to power 6. Mjanja atakuibia hata pant.
The story begins in 2021. While Kenyan presidential hopefuls Ruto and Raila Odinga were locking horns in a fierce battle for the 2022 general elections, Mwalimu Dida decided to step away from his own presidential ambitions for a third run. Instead, he turned his energy to hurling criticism at those he believed were unworthy of leading Kenya. His fiery words, however, didn't stay within the Kenyan borders. In his quest to make a point, Dida's sharp jabs reached an American citizen, someone who clearly didn't take kindly to his remarks. In an unexpected twist, this individual sued him, claiming Dida's comments were threatening. Although the exact words that landed him in legal trouble remained unclear, it is evident that the accuser feared for their safety, leading to the charges of threats against Dida. Dida, once a teacher and moral crusader who ran for Kenya's presidency twice, now sits in the confines of Big Muddy Correctional Center in Illinois, serving a 7-year sentence. His crime? Stalking and issuing threats. It is a far cry from the man who once stood on Kenya's stage preaching morality and clean governance, outperforming seasoned politicians in national debates.
This timetable, I don't know who brought it. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then the dinner you come up with phase 1 where you take soup and mushroom, and then phase 2, phase 3.
What will you do?
If you want to be saved from corrupt leaders, if you want to be saved from corrupt leaders, you adopt preventive medicine. Principle number 1, eat when you feel the pangs of hunger. Number 2, when you feel the pangs of hunger, don't fill your belly with food. You eat every githeri and then there is no space for water. You need to give a third water, a third food, and then a third breathing space.
The legal troubles began in McLean County, Illinois, where Dida was convicted on 2 charges. The first, a 2-year sentence for stalking and transmitting threats to an unnamed individual. But it was the second charge, aggravated stalking and violating a restraining order, that truly sealed his fate, earning him an additional 7 years. His prison term, which started in July 2021, has been extended under mysterious circumstances, pushing his release date to April 2029. Details of the case remain murky, and the identity of his accuser is a well-guarded secret, as investigative efforts have hit dead ends. What is evident, though, is that the moral beacon Dida once held high seems to have dimmed.
Sasa Uhuru naye ameenda China, guru mkure anachukua, hawezi ambia wa Kenya mimi ninaenda kutafuta deni iko hivi, hawezi kusema deni anasai. Kama China itudai, baadaye deni ikikuwa nyingi, si China inaweza enda kotini iseme Kenya ni yangu.
Instead of navigating the political landscape of Kenya, he now navigates the labyrinth of the US prison system. In a twist that only deepens the irony, Dida has not contested his conviction but has filed a petition from his cell, seeking the freedom to practice his religion. His current prison is a third stop in his journey through the American penitentiary system, a far cry from the presidential platforms he once graced.
If life will change, and life may change, by the one person who will make the call from above, I will be that person.
Okay. Do you care whether...
But if I get the opportunity to talk to them, and by virtue of what I'm saying, they see I'm accountable, and I will meet God soon. President Uhuru Kibaki's father, Uhuru Kenyatta's father, was actually preparing to meet people, to address a gathering. But he collapsed and he died. Where is he now? He has gone to another stage.
Right.
And he is responsible. God will ask him, question him for everything that has happened in Kenya.
Do you care whether you win or lose the 2017 election?
Nobody will plan to fail.
Okay.
We all want to succeed. We all want to succeed, but if success, I don't attribute success with money, or you come from a big tribe, or you are known, or that is not an issue.
Okay.
I have an idea. I will sell my idea.